Alright, you prepping bastards. This is Mark from Gunfight Knives. Got a little something different for us today. Got this from my buddy. We're going to go over it right now. It's from Skinny Medic. And it's obviously a medic type of bag. I know nothing about this stuff. All I know is when I was younger, my dad said you get a hole, a scratch, bullet wound, bullet hole, stick some dirt in it, be a man, keep it moving. Now, all jokes aside, guys, this is some good stuff to have if you know what you're doing with it, and I know nothing, so I need to figure some of this stuff out and get something like this for myself. I have tourniquets and stuff like that, but nothing like this, I don't think. I haven't opened this yet, so you guys are going to come along for the ride with me. So, and this vanquest Tough Built Gear is the bag, and this is, I guess, who fills it up, Skinny Medic. Don't know much about either of these brands, so that'll be pretty cool. So let's get into it. As you can see, first thing we got is some shears, and they're actually held in, which is nice. Little Velcro. Give it a little pull. Super light. Don't know how quality these are. They don't feel very quality, but again, how often do you use this? I guess if you're not actually a medic, you don't need to be having the most expensive ones. I know Leatherman makes some, and there's other companies that make these that are supposed to be real good, that you'll see firemen, ambulance people, just first responders, different people like that carrying them. But I would assume these will be pretty good. I don't want to cut anything with it because it's not mine. We're not going to open any of this stuff again because it's not mine, but we're not going to open the packs and stuff. But on the front, they have a pair of gloves, latex gloves it looks like, in this front pouch, which this is Velcroed there. So if you push this down, I guess a little further, it'll seal. Yeah, so it'll Velcro closed, which is nice. Let's go to this side. We have a cat tourniquet still in the pack. And comes with a Sharpie, full-size Sharpie. And it's usually so you can write down the time. If, from what I understand, when you put these on somebody, write down the time. Because I believe you're supposed to release the pressure. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I believe you're supposed to release the pressure every, I want to say 15 minutes. Might be less, might be more. Let me know in the comments, guys. This is stuff I would like to know as well. So I'm trying to learn with you guys. Feel free to roast us. So, have the little medic Velcro patch. I don't know if it comes with that. I would assume it comes with this one. Velcro on the front, bungee on the side, molly on the sides. Same with this, bungee and then molly behind it. And then, where's it? Pals webbing on the back, but you can molly your stuff to it. So if you wanted to put this to another bag, you could very easily. I think this is just going to be a pull tab for when you're opening the top. So it's it's got two zippers. You just pull it and unzip if you guys haven't seen bags like this before. And then it completely opens. So very nice how it unfolds. Let's just get into it, slide it up. So we have basically a Mylar blanket. So survival blanket. I guess that's good if you're somewhere, somebody's cold. From what I understand, if you get hurt where you're losing blood, your temperature can drop very quick and your blood won't be able to clot, from what I understand. Again, I don't know any of this stuff, guys, for sure as a fact, but that's basically from what I understand. So we got some tape, what looks like sort of like a duct tape, but it's a gecko grip, so maybe this is more very duct tape-esque looking. So I don't know if this is more for medical, maybe the brand, or maybe they just rebranded duct tape, but I don't know. So you guys check that out, but I would assume this could be used for a lot of things. And it's 5 yards of it. 2 inches for 5 yards. All right, so this is to clear an airway. And this is gonna, okay. It's gonna go inside. You can't see the thing, unfortunately, but it's gonna go inside your nose. That's pretty brutal. Whenever you put it in from the other end, guys. Keister stash this thing if you needed to. Just kidding, again. So, again, I don't know what that would be used for specifically. What situation would you use that? Is there any medics that are watching this? Please, let me know. Or this skinny medic guy. From what my buddy told me, he has a YouTube channel, and he said the guy would love for me to review this. Make a damn mess out of his stuff. So, gauze. For compression gauze. So, wrapping stuff, there you go. You get to see it. Maybe we'll take a class. Maybe that's a good thing to do. Take a class to learn how to use this stuff, because if anything were to happen in the field besides a tourniquet, I'd kind of be screwed. So we have more wraps. This one feels rubbery. Yeah, it does. It looks like, you know, you can actually see it here. It looks like a those yoga type of bands or whatever they call those for exercising. So that's probably pretty good, doing the same thing like this would do. Putting pressure on thing. Quick clot. So another gauze, like, seems like that's two things in here so far that are sort of the same. 3 things. But again, I don't know what the uses for these are, so I would assume this one's going to stop a specific kind of bleeding, because it's going to help. It's got quick clot in it. All right, so I was going to say these are for bullet holes, and I guess that's what it's showing, or any kind of hole you got in you. So it's going to be a chest compression, right? Chest seals. So I guess if you knock some holes in yourself, you put that over the wound, probably to stop sucking air in or anything like that. But just guessing, again. And it comes with, I guess, 2 of those. So that's nice. Maybe for an entrance hole and an exit hole, 1 for each side, possibly. Should have had my buddy here. He probably knows more. Or I should have had one of my buddies that's a medic come in here and do a review on this thing or talk about this stuff. All right, so now it's very hard to see when this thing's all wrapped up. So it feels like another kind of bandage here. Don't know what this is. Little bowl, raised up area. So it says for treatment of moderate hemorrhages. So I guess if you're bleeding out, this is the ticket. Don't really know. Gotta watch somebody's channel, because it's just vacuum sealed. So there's nothing else in here. How was this pushed? Pushed like this. So we do have extra little pockets behind these front pieces, but that's all that's in here right now, guys. So let me know. Should we go get some? We definitely should get some kind of training, because I don't know anything about any of this stuff. But I figured I'd just show the pack being opened. It's basically like all of my other videos. I don't really know anything about any of this stuff. But we're still gonna make videos, you know? If I don't, someone else will, right? But that's basically it. We got lashing in here. It's actually a pretty cool little pack. Got some lashing here. You could put more things bungeed in here. So very cool. Everything stays nice and snug. Let's see how easy this thing is to close up. So not bad. Fairly simple to close this thing up. But this is an impromptu video. It's pretty bad so far. And I apologize in advance for nothing I do. So get over it, guys. But yeah, let me know in the comments. Should we do a class or should we bring somebody in? Because I know quite a few people that are firemen or ambulance paramedics or stuff like that. So should we bring somebody in to tell us about that stuff or not? And if we do, are we going to open my buddy's stuff? Nah, I doubt it. But that's it. It's a little med kit from Skinny Medic. I don't know even what they call this one. My buddy just dropped it off and said, check it out, see what I think, and if I wanted to make a video. So that's what we did. So guys, this is Mark from Gunfight Knives. I'm gonna measure this thing for you because that's what we do. So the pack is about 5 inches wide. This sticking out makes it about 6.5 inches with this tourniquet on here. And I can't see the height from where I'm at, but 8 inches. So this is 6 by 8. Let's weigh it if we have the scale here. We do. Sorry, yeah, so 6 by 8 or 5 by 8 if this thing's not in here. Let's weigh it real quick. If you guys can see that. Fully loaded, how it comes. 1 pound, 12.75 ounces. 1 pound, 12.75 ounces. All right, guys, this is Mark from Gunfight Knives. We'll catch you in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. God bless.